Going once, going twice. Sold.
Hi, I'm Ferre with TaxSaleSupport.com. I'm here with Swenson, and this is one of our Property Deal of the Week videos where we look at different property deals that have come through the tax sale market recently. So let's check out the property we're going to review in this video. Is a property that sold in Virginia, and it sold for $205,000. We can see here it appears to be a self-serve car wash. Location here. In fact, it looks like it might still be active. It looks like it probably is still active. And so, yeah, the assessment on it is $700,000. Whoa, that's a pretty good high assessment. It means that they picked this property up for a very low percentage of value. At only paying $205 for it. That's a great buy. That means they've got a lot of potential here and what they could do with it, or ways they could get out of it and be profitable.
Money, this money, that profit will make me wallet fat.
Yeah, definitely. The county actually provided quite a few photos for the property that really helped to get an idea of the condition. In fact, with any type of business property, what we'll do is we'll look up the business, the location, because a lot of times we can find information about when it was last in business. And from what I could tell, this had just recently kind of went out of business, or that, have kind of stopped. There wasn't any, at least there wasn't any, cars in the wash, but it looked like it had been done pretty recently, within the last 6 months to a year. But in overall profitability, this is a great property. It's in a great location.
Power is a lot like real estate. It's all about location, location, location.
It's got all the structure there. So even if they needed to put in $100,000 or even $200,000 in upgrading equipment, but or anything like that, or adding on to it, there's still so much profit. In fact, the county assessed it at $7,000. It's a little bit harder to find comparables in this property, but it was easily worth $800,000. Could even be worth close to $1 million.
The guy made $1 million.
From what I could see of similar type properties, even though it wasn't necessarily car wash that is sold within the area. So in picking it up for $200,000, they picked it up for around 25% of the property's value.
Yeah, very low percentage of value, and it looks like the location of the property is pretty good. It looks like it's on a busy road, in a nice commercial area here, surrounded by their commercial properties. Yeah, that part of it looks really appealing, and the price is excellent. So yeah, this is one of those deals where, I don't know how much competition they had here. It didn't bid up that high, at 25% of value. It's a great buy and one that has tons of profit potential. And again, it could be, they could wholesale it here if they wanted. They could keep it long term if they wanted. There's a lot of directions they could go when they paid this low of a price for it.
Yeah, exactly. And like Shade said, it's on a good commercial area on a busy road. But it also, if we were to scroll the map back, we can see all kinds of townhomes and things like that are close in the area, which means that, it's going to be the closest car wash to where a lot of these people live.
Car wash, car wash. We need to make our rent.
So, in picking up this property, they may need to put some money into it if they want to go ahead and have it run as a business. And that may actually be an option. When we talk about building residual income, this could be a property that even if they were to put in an extra $100,000, they have $400,000 worth of potential profit there, but they may be able to go ahead and run this as a business, where they bought the property and now maybe they bring in $10 or $15 or $20,000 a month, whatever the income comes out to, in residual income coming up every single month, where maybe this property could pay for itself within a couple of years, even at that $200,000 price point.
Yeah, that's true. And it could be something as simple as it needing to be updated. Maybe it needs to be updated to handle cards better.
Credit card, you got it.
Or maybe it needs to, simple things like that with a self-serve car wash could make a big difference. But yeah, business opportunities like this are absolutely a direction that you could go with it. That's one of the nice things about where you're at with this price point, is it would give you a lot of options. And if you didn't want to necessarily pursue it as a business, I'll bet somebody does. And
Wax on, right hand. Wax off, left hand.
So you're going to have a lot of options here for this property. So a great pickup there at 25% of value, something that we love to see. So congratulations on that buy.
Yeah, definitely. If you'd like to learn more, go ahead and check out our membership program at TaxSaleSupport.com. We really believe it's the best value in education. We've been having our membership program since 2007.
We're all getting so old.
It's going to provide you with our program, with our manuals, with our regular auction list, with our online auction links, with weekly trainings and webinars. Literally, there's hundreds of hours worth of training available on our website.
Yeah, we'd love to have you join the membership program. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet to us, subscribe here below. And if you like the videos, be sure to click on that like button. Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.